Hey, everybody, it is Karla Silver, and welcome to the Secrets of Success series. I have a tremendous guest with us here today, and we're going to just have a conversation. Oh, well, you'll find out about this conversation, but really my goal for the series is really to give you guys kind of a glimpse into what happens in Karla Town inside of our Top Producer Mastermind, what it's like to be a member, answer any questions that you might have, but really not the series isn't around selling you into the program. It's just we're picking some of our members, some of our longtime members. We have a longtime member with us today, to give you an idea of who's in the community, what happens inside of Karla Town, inside of one of our programs. And I'm super excited to have you here with us today, Denise. I know that probably anybody that's been around me for a heartbeat has been like, there's Denise again. Karla's talking about Denise again. But the reason that I do use you as an example so many times is that you're somebody that I have seen grow so. I mean, it's just been the change in you, the metamorphosis that's happened with you, the gaining of confidence and excitement and trust in yourself. There's just been so many changes that have happened for you over the last couple of years that I can't help but say, "Oh my gosh, look at Denise!" Right?
I
And
know so much has changed.
and everything has changed. And actually, that's gonna let me just first let you just stop and say, Denise, come out here, tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Denise Maloney. I'm a mom of three Frenchies. I'm a stepmom of five kids that are all in their 20s. So I'm almost an empty nester. I live in Northern California. I work a full-time construction project, and I fell in love with network marketing, and my dream is to stop doing construction and do network marketing full time so me and my husband can travel more, because that's our passion, is to travel and do fun things.
When I met you, you were brand new to network marketing. How had you, was that your first company that you were in at that? Reminds me.
Yeah, no, I was totally brand new, and I just knew I wanted to make residual income. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't even know if I was in the right company. Oh my God, I think through the years I've been with you, I've gone through 5, 6 different companies because I just couldn't find the right fit. I desperately wanted it to work so bad that I was just running, and I needed a coach. I clearly needed a coach to help guide me through the process of figuring out me so I could figure the right fit, which it took me the 2 years with you to figure that out.
Well, I don't think it took you quite that long, but I don't remember. I don't know why. I would just remember that when we first chatted, I knew you were, I mean, brand spanking new. So it was a big
Yeah.
jump to jump into a high level coaching program like this, I would imagine. So what was going on? Brand new, get started with the company, get started in Top Producer Mastermind. So what was going on with you at the time that
Oh,
you were struggling with, or that you saw that potentially Top Producer Mastermind might be a solution?
well, I was struggling with how to get customers, how to get reps to work with me. I didn't know anything, and I was on Facebook, and Karla kept showing up in my feed, and I was watching all your videos and I don't know if it was Clever Marketer. I'm not sure exactly where I found you, but I was always, every night before I go to bed, I would be hunting you down to see what you post and watch, and I was just like, my God, this lady she knows everything. She knows everything I want to know. And then eventually, I think I watched you for 6 months, 5 months before I
Wow.
reached out to you. I was doing all your freebie stuff. I was watching everything, but I just needed the coaching.
Yeah.
I knew I needed more
That
to get
just
what I
is, I
wanted.
just want to just underscore, because this is something we say in our programs, anybody's ever been in any of our free stuff, is just be careful, not be careful, just know that people are watching you. That they might, you are probably not even, I wasn't aware that you were watching me. You weren't sitting there commenting on my stuff,
No,
trying
I
to
was.
like liking everything I do.
Oh no, I wasn't. I wasn't commenting or liking. I was just watching because I didn't want you to reach out to me. I didn't know what had happened if I commented or something. Maybe you reach out to me. I didn't know. I just
Probably not knowing me.
probably, I just was watching. And which that is a good lesson. A lot of people are just watching. They're not commenting. They're just watching sometimes. So, and that was me.
So obviously we got together and had a conversation at some point. I don't know how that happened, but I'm so glad that it did.
Me too.
What was going on when you first started? Like what happened? Because I'll just say from my point of view. So I saw this amazing entrepreneur get started in Top Producer Mastermind. It was a complete and total newbie. And then I saw you switching companies and switching companies. So what was happening there?
Um, I was switching companies because, well, one of the companies they just went bankrupt, and
Happens.
so that was a disappointment. Another company, the team drama just got too much. That it's like they forgot I was there because I wanted to have fun and make money, and it's like it didn't work, and so I left, and then I tried another company and it just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun. I wasn't having fun, and clearly I wasn't going to attract customers or reps if I weren't having fun. And then I finally found a company that I started having fun. I like the community. I like the products. And everything just started, everything you were teaching, all of a sudden, and my light bulb was going on. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I finally found the right place to start moving forward. And
You don't know this. You don't know this, but when you found the company that you were with, or it might have been the one before, I think it was this one. When you found this one, I had a note to reach out to you and say, and caution you and say, hey, Denise, you're going to find the same problems at every single company you're at. But immediately I saw you take off. And well, it wasn't immediate. I want to just be totally in integrity here. It wasn't
yeah,
immediate, but I saw you starting to get results in a way that you weren't getting the same kind of results, but more consistent results. Because you got results at your other companies. You
yeah.
you were fairly easy to recruit people, fairly easy to make sales. As a matter of fact, I remember one conversation. I'm like, just charge $10,000. No, I was thinking about that the other day, and you're like, no, nobody's going to pay 10,000. I'm like, just say it, and they did.
They did.
But that was not the company that you were with. You're with now. I saw you start getting results, so I stepped back. It's because, like a coach, we are watching. I don't know if you guys all know this, but people that are in our programs, we're watching you, right? We're making note of what's happening in your lives and making note of what's happening in your business. So I was about to step in and go, hey, because I was watching my kid, my bird, right? My person in the that we feel responsible for you, moving around very, very quickly. But I'm so glad that you found your home.
Yeah.
So I know that you were messing around with all kinds of ways to generate leads, uh, all kinds. We all do as entrepreneurs. We are looking for the solution that works for us. So was there something that happened for you that made all the difference in the world as far as being able to attract your ideal client?
And TikTok. I hate to say it, TikTok. I finally found, not only did I find the right company, I found the right platform. Instagram was just I'm not an influencer, and I'm not always perfect, and I don't have perfect pictures of my hair. So Instagram was just too much pressure for me. Facebook, I had too many families and business people on Facebook that it was just too hard to be me. And TikTok, my family, my friends, and my business partners that I do construction with weren't on TikTok. And I just went on TikTok and just decided that I was going to go 100% all in. I was going to learn how to do it. And I played full out, like you say, play full out. And it was the one platform I was able to play full out because I wasn't worried what people were thinking, because I was really niching down on my hashtags and all that. So if you weren't in menopause, those construction guys weren't going to find me anyhow.
So I want to talk about that. Let's talk about, I know this sounds weird to those of you that are listening right now, but let's talk about menopause. Let's talk about tell us why we're talking about menopause.
We're talking about menopause because that's my ideal avatar. That's who I talk to, is women in their 50s who are struggling with menopause and weight and trying to get that little midsection off. So that's who I talk to all the time on TikTok, and that's how I attract my people. That's how I get my customers.
I will never, ever forget, because for those of you that are not in our programs, we teach our students and our clients to niche down as much as possible. Because if you're trying to talk to everybody, you're talking to no one. And I know that many of you have heard me say this before, but I want to say it again. If you're talking to everyone, you are talking to no one. You do not stand out. You can't resonate particularly with anybody. And I know that there was one weekend or something, I got a text from Denise. She goes, "Oh my gosh," I went all out and I started talking about two specifically, women with menopause. And you had some crazy number, like 567 new leads, 20 million new people on my team. Like, it was just crazy.
That's when I realized when everything went viral, all it takes is one video to go viral. And if you're going to be on TikTok, you really need to have your funnel done and in place, because when you have it go viral, you need a place to direct the people to, because you're not going to be able, you have to get them off TikTok anyhow to be able to drip on them, to convert them into customers, or just to make the sell. The messaging system on TikTok doesn't work. So that's why you need your funnel. If you didn't know that in the beginning, when I first started Karla, I was thinking, I don't know why I need a funnel. Now I know exactly why I need a funnel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what was the biggest surprise about working inside of Top Producer Mastermind and working with your coaches?
The biggest surprise. Oh my gosh, now I feel like I got put on the spot. Biggest surprise.
You can say, I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't really know, but I don't think there was a biggest surprise. I think it's just the journey that I went through has now set me up for success. I mean, without that foundation being built, there's no way I would be the leader I am today with 61 ladies underneath me all working together. I mean, and all of that happened in a year. It's just, without that foundation, you can't. So that's my biggest thing, is I didn't realize you really need to build that foundation to be able to go to the next step.
Well, and I've watched you go from a tentative newbie to more assured to a confident leader. And that is an enormous jump in personal development. Forget all of the money and results that you've created. That is something that can take you to the top of your company. No problem. And I know that you're well on your way to firing yourself.
I do too. I'm doing a TikTok training tomorrow for our company and for a European team. And I was like, 2 years ago, if Karla said I would be doing that, I would go, heck no, I wouldn't be doing that.
I'm just so proud of what you've built for yourself. And it's, what would you say is the one character that you had that contributed to this, that helped you achieve what you've achieved?
I think is playing full out. Is just stop worrying about what other people's thinking, and just play it full out. Because at the end of the day, it's really about you making your money and your livelihood and your decisions. And if you can get the noise of the other people out of your head, you could do a lot of amazing things.
Yeah. I think it's a combination of that and willing to fail, which is part of
Yeah,
playing full out, right? It's
right.
willing to, because you can't play full out unless you're willing to get on the playing field and fall down and skin your knee along the way.
Oh my gosh, I go back and I look at my old, I got people now reaching out to me about the product, and I message them, and I look at the old message. I can see the old messages I sent them, and they, oh my God, I was a spammy weirdo. No wonder they didn't buy from me 2 years ago.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So, question for you was we're getting towards the end of our conversation. What would you say to somebody that is on the fence about joining us inside of Top Producer Mastermind?
What would I say? That it's totally worth it. You need to, if you really want to get to the top of the company and you really want to do this business and you seriously want passive residual income, you need a coach. You need someone to help you get there. And it was the best money I ever spent. I think about that all the time. All the girls, there's no way I would be prepared for all the girls that I got now. And I wouldn't have
And then there's
attracted
the next
schools.
level. That is the next piece of the leadership. There's always something, right? There's
Right.
always some next um, challenge, resistance, next thing to conquer, and that's part of the fun part about
Yeah.
life, right?
Yeah. And Karla's amazing and her team is awesome. So, I mean, and there's a bunch of coaching people out there, and Karla and her team are top notch. They stand out. They care. They really do care. And they're going to hold your hand through all those hard decisions. They're not going to make them for you, but they're going to help you. And you need somebody to help you walk through what's going on in your head.
Right, and it
Especially,
isn't me, guys. It isn't just me, right? We
no,
have amazing group of a tech coach. We have amazing group of mindset coaches to help us grow in our leadership. We have financial people we come in that we bring in, health people that we brought in, and then of course we're all about generating leads, creating, putting those leads in front of our information and converting them through modern marketing methods. So Denise, thank you so much for
you're
being
welcome.
here with us today. Any last comments that you might want to make?
No, you won't regret saying yes. I can tell you that.
Thank you so much, Denise. You are flippin' awesome. I love, love, love working with you. And I seriously cannot wait to see where you go and all the stages that you walk over the next couple of years. It's going to be amazing. So thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank you.
Okay.